Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video. Okay, so lots and lots to tell you. I'm not even sure if it's going to all fit in all of one video. It's been so much. I've had so many strange experiences, and I'm pretty sure I had a Kundalini awakening before. Well, I'm not going to really talk about that because it was very strange, a little bit too strange. So I may leave that for another video at another time. So. But lots of information and some very strange things happening as well. You may see smoke because I have got some sage going. Hang on a moment. I can't find my blinking... I've got about 3 of the little holders for these things, but I can't find them anywhere. I've already done the camera, so... but I get interference every time I talk about these things to you. And when I was getting my meditations, my guides asked me to pinpoint in the room where the interference was coming from. And I had these strange golden orb things. They're not orbs, they're not round, they're sort of oval shape. And they're like little spy cameras, if you like, from whoever it is who sends these things. I know it sounds wild, but I can see them. So they had me closing my eyes and I was connecting and traveling through many different realms and all sorts. So I could see these things. I get to see all of these strange things. They show me them, what's around me. And I've got news for you on what we're not seeing as a collective as well. So yeah, I have my little pad with everything written down. We'll see what comes out. I may have to split this into 2 videos. But I want to say a massive, massive thank you to all of you who stuck in with me for a year when I thought I was going to have to give up. And to all of my new subscribers, I've finally hit, oh my God, that was a bit Geordie. I don't know what happened there. Hit 2K subscribers. 2,000 subscribers. I'm over the moon. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you're new here, please, we want to get these messages out to everybody. The intention is not to scare, it's to inform, to tell people these things that are happening. I'm getting messages from the angelic kingdom, from the interdimensions, from ascended masters, from the highest of high, all the dimensions, okay? Very important that we know about these things that are going on that we can't see going on in the world. And it's not to scare, it's to inform and help people prepare and change direction when they need to, because it starts with the work in the self, which goes out into the world and helps the collective change. Okay, that's what it's for. If we talk about these things, we can get off these timelines. There are some fated events, I'm being told, but we can get off, we can learn from these things and move on and make things better for everybody else on this planet. Okay, so that's the intention. It's to help and inform. So if you come on and you're a happy clapper and you believe that it's all love and light and there's nothing dark out there, then I'm sorry, this channel's not for you. It really isn't, because I'm showing what's going on. And it's to empower you to get your own messages and just, write down what you see and feel in your dreams. Everything is just to spiritually empower you as well, okay, to make a difference in the world as a light worker, in whatever role you perform. You don't have to be a light worker, okay? Light worker is not just about being spiritually namaste, because I'm certainly not namaste. I'll tell you, I get really fed up with what goes on spiritually, but and I get frustrated because I can't move quicker with it all. So I'm not like that. There are people who are, and that works for them. But if that doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean you're not a light worker. Okay, you could be working in a bank, you're still doing a job and you're helping people with their money. Okay, so whoever you are, whether you're a starseed, whether you're a light worker, whether you're a human being that's just on the planet, you still got a purpose and you're still doing something. We are all chosen. Okay, so if I ever use the word chosen on my titles, it means all of you. Okay, so let's get to it. But I've been saying the plane again, by the way. Okay, But the other thing I want to say, if you want to develop your spiritual gifts, I am doing psychic medium development coaching. I do straight life coaching as well. If you want to talk about your spiritual experiences, you can do that. You can commit to empowering yourself. It's all about empowering you and on your spiritual journey, not just doing what I do. It's about what you need to do. Okay. So if you want to do that, check out my website for the coaching packages that I offer. I do personal readings within the coaching packages. I don't do them straight anymore. Okay. And yeah, check out my other channels as well. We've got loads going on there. The Interdimensional Traveller has got a big message from the angels on there. So if you want to check it out. And we do spiritual messages. It's not tarot, but it's that kind of thing. It's just collective readings on my Woman in Black Divine Messages channel. Okay, let's get going. So I want to start with, where have I put that? What I saw last night. So it's going to be slightly different. You will get the purity of the message, but my experience is integral to what I'm supposed to give, information I'm supposed to give to you, and that's what I'm being told right now. So bear with, yeah? So last night, I have been, did you hear the picture tap, by the way? I have been at a distance from them for a while because I have been doing some shadow work on myself again, which has been, well, if I look tired, there's a reason. It has been exhausting. A lot of wounds I have had to look at. So I have been sort of cut off from the experiences at night. I've seen the odd bit. I know they're sitting around me. I still see interdimensionary field. That's what you want to call it. That's what they want to call it. Okay. You may see through here. Some of you have been. That's fantastic. It's about empowering. I'm sitting here today so you can empower yourself and see what comes to you in this room, because the activity, it's off the chart. So you can look into, I deliberately sit here. What is that warmth? There's no, what is that? What is that? The heating has just started to come on, but there's no radiator here. But I'm feeling, the TV is not on, as you can see. I'm feeling some warmth along here. I don't know if you can see anything. Okay. There's somebody appearing in the TV now. That when I watch a TV, sometimes I have to just get off. I can't watch my program if you do that. The face is all over it, because it's all to do with, basically, if I said to you I was sitting in a field in another dimension right now and there were tons of people standing around, that's what it is. I don't know how it works, but that's what I say. And I say that at night when you're lying in bed and you know there are a ton of men standing around you in black suits and they're all guarding you from all the people watching you in the etheric field. They're giving me ways to describe it now. Okay, it's kind of, I just pretend I'm all, I can't see it. Anyway, so if you look in the mirror, while scrying here, and people often see, you know, through here, you can see people walking up and down. I've got the Christmas tree. They usually stand around there. Somebody stand right behind the Christmas tree. And you may say things here, but you can see into the that field. So I've got some voices. So that's just people outside. Okay, right. So what I want to talk about is the plane I saw last night. So I'm lying in bed, and I call it Narnia, but I can't even say what they said before. So I'm lying in bed. Now the plane has started to appear again. If you want to know more about this plane I see, or the men in black who guard me, or angelic spirits, that's just upstairs. You can look at my previous videos. But so I'm lying in bed. I can see, it's almost like I'm there, but I'm not there, which is, it's the only way to describe it. But I can see it. Looks like this plane has landed, but it's emergency landing. But it's on the ground. There are people standing outside it, around it. And it looks like an airport, but I'm not sure if what do you call those things that come out the doors? the chute thing. I think they're out, I can't quite remember. But the markings of this plane are really interesting. I've tried looking for an airline with this, but it's like a blue stripe across the middle. It's all white, and then this blue stripe, and then little stars at the front. Now, it may be that this airline doesn't exist yet. You don't know. Okay? And at the front of the plane, little stars. And on the side, I was trying to see closer. They weren't giving me all of it, but it had BEC. Now, I can't find an airline like that, but I know it's a type of plane. It's an older type of plane, but this was modern plane. So then I started to see it again, as I have been saying it. It's coming through here now, and I'm showing it going under. No, is it that plane? I'm seeing another plane going underwater. It's sinking underwater, and I've got a bit more information about that as we go on. So I just wanted to mention that at the start. That was what I saw last night lying in bed. Then all of these people guarding me, all these people watching me, they're armies here. Armies. Anyway, let's start. So I got a few symbols at first. I was listening to music again, and I actually had to turn it up very loud at one point because they said they wanted me in a certain frequency, which is kind of interesting. I haven't said that before, but which is kind of hard for me because of my health condition. Loud noise, really loud noise, can set me off, but I'll explain what happened there. So I was actually listening to an epic version, because I love epic music on YouTube, of, happening again, Carol of the Bells. Okay, so they showed me this giant bell and they were moving it. Then I saw a windmill in the snow, but it was like it was moving forward. It was kind of odd. Then I saw above all of that. Now, this is how I see it sometimes. When I've been on a cruise, it is fascinating. I can see, I tend to watch the sea a lot. I love the sea. I'm terrified to put my head underwater. It's another story. I'm working on that. But I love seeing the sea. And I would often stand and just watch the waves. And you would see flying fish, dolphins, all the works. It's amazing. Okay. So I'd be watching. And out on the water, it's almost like I could see this platform in spirit, and these people looking in, and I want to see in at me, okay? And doing all sorts of things, but they were above the water, and it looked like they were walking on the water at one point, but they weren't. There's this platform, and it's in the other world, and I could just sort of see into it a little bit, all these people watching. So I saw that, but it was in the sky, and it was huge, it was giant. And this man in black walked across it, and he just he had his hand down by his side, and this snowball just went up into his hand. It was showing me this round ball. Then they showed me immediately after this, and this is how they do. They come through this way to me with music, videos, TV, film, whatever, characters, the works. Okay, so oh god, that stuff. It just sorry, but they showed me the pop video, Is There Something I Should Know by Duran Duran. Yes, I was a very sedate Durani back in the day, and I wasn't screaming, but I didn't know anything for Simon Le Bon. Anyway, so in that video, there's a glass ball comes up into Simon Le Bon's hand. I'm going to put a link to the video for you on that, and you can check it out because that's relevant. They show me that a lot. Then I was getting a lot of interruptions, so I knew people were trying to come through. Then I saw a giant wave coming towards me, and there was a lot of green, dull green in it. So I don't know what that was all about. I mean, algae, I don't know, whatever. But that colour seemed important to mention. Then I saw the sea quite calm. I saw fishermen putting out a net. Remember, this is the language of imagery. And some of these people who I correspond with, if you like, from the spirit world, they talk in a different way. You've got to think it's like Star Trek, and the way they talk in different ways, and they talk in imagery. Some of them do not know how to speak English. I'm not kidding you, or any language on this planet. They'll say something, and I think, doesn't sound quite right. And then they'll come back and go, no, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it's almost like I have to translate for them. So then I saw a fisherman putting out a net. Okay, now I'm going to give you this information. If you have a go at me for the environment thing, in fact, I may put increased strictness on the comments, because this is the message. Please don't shoot the messenger. This is what I get, okay? So I've got a fisherman putting out a net. Then I saw a dolphin trapped. Now, the way I saw it was in that the Earth song by Michael Jackson, a dolphin trapped there. That's what I saw, and it always left me cold because I adore dolphins. Okay, and then I heard nature will react now, and they mean retaliate. Dolphins will be changing like the orcas. They'll be doing things like the orcas. Now there's a lot of stuff going on about the killer whales, the orca whales. Okay, and what they're doing, attacking ships. And it's really weird because I did watch something on Sci-Fi a while ago. It was done by it was a European collaboration, and it was a story about the creatures reacting differently, and it's all to do with the sea. And it's that kind of thing. Really interesting though. I've forgotten what it's called, the swarm, I think. The ocean will change in temperature. Temperate creatures will, will not? Oh, okay. Will misbehave to garner attention. Fish are polluted by the darkening sea. Beware the deadliest catch. Radiation levels are high and will spread to all oceans. That's what I got. Now, my the spirit team around me, you make your own decisions, and remember, you know, get professional medical help for anything if you've got doubts about food, you know, your food or whatever. I'm not going to be, you know, I can't be responsible for advising you not to eat fish or whatever. I'm just telling you the message, okay? Because I love fish and it's a really good source of protein, and I'm a vegetarian, but I have to eat a bit of fish. Yeah, I love it. And I adore fish, so it's really hard. But I've tried going vegan and it doesn't work for me. It makes me ill. So there you go. But this is what they said. The spirit team of doctors around me have told me I have to only eat certain fish. They even showed me a supermarket, me walking around, my higher self walking around and opening, and it's one make in particular. And I'm not going to say them, you know, because I'm not going to influence. I'm certainly not sponsoring them. But just be careful. That's what I'm told. That's what I've been told. They would like me to go to a fishmonger's because of he keeps saying it's polluted. My main guy, polluted. You make your own decisions, okay? And as I say, I can't give you advice on how, you know, what foods to eat or whatever. Although I have got a qualification in holistic nutrition, but by the by, you make your own decisions. And then I got traces of radiation will be found. The normal levels will exceed healthy appropriation. That's in fish. In the oceans. Changes need to be made in consumption levels of fish. Heart defects are possible in coming generations. Cull overfishing for greater time periods to lessen the blow and the effect. As I say, don't shoot the messenger. Then I got changes in the sun are causing dangerous radiation levels in the oceans and waterways. Oh, that's upstairs. Blackouts of technology, internet are possible in the coming months. The sun prepares to die in the future. The change has begun. A new way of living will be upon us all as the time progresses, when the sun's warm rays are no longer needed. A static homeostasis of the body, mind at one with its surroundings, will be maintained in the physical, at one with the sky, the earth and the heavens. So there's some physical changes going to go on. They're saying this is imminent from now through 2024 up to 2056. Yeah. Will I even be around then? I'm not sure. Okay, and then I got, this is the really interesting bit as well. Planetary travel is now possible. The Earth may move a distance out of natural orbit. This is a fated event and cannot be diverted from. Changes to breathing as natural gases exchange and convert to maintain a new equilibrium. Changes to the respiratory system in future generations to adapt to the change. That was just the way they were dictating it to me. Then I started seeing a giant dust cloud coming in like a tsunami. I kept seeing terrifying skies, this huge giant plane, this huge giant like spacecraft, something like that. I couldn't see. Then I saw country roads. I saw, keep getting this World War II vibe, like SS in a car, Winston Churchill at one point, and then I saw an explosion in the distance, like a nuclear explosion, this dust cloud, and then I saw floating around a guillotine, a noose, and then I saw some of the images overlapped, and I saw the Titanic, and they were symbols. So, you know, let me know what your thoughts are on this information. Then I saw the plane again, but I saw this plane going underwater, intact and lying on the bottom. And I could see it going down, that water level rising up, because I could see I thought it was one of the men in black sitting at the window watching the water level rise as it sunk to the bottom. Okay, that's like a reference to that, what's that movie, Airport 77? Something like that, where the plane went. Yeah. And then I heard something has been left at the bottom of the ocean. Open your eyes, begin the search again. I don't know if it's referring to this MH370 plane. I don't know. And then they're showing me again this plane. I don't know what the markings are. I just say plane, passenger, boom, hitting the ground like that. I don't know if I'm seeing past crashes or future whatever. I don't get anything right now. There is something going to happen at some point in the future. I know that. But I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. So, and then they showed me the card in my mind of, what is it? The moon ones. A fiery climax approaches. Okay. And they keep going on about this spiritual war that's happening. So it's to do with that. And then I got treasure lies beneath the sea. Look closer. Then I saw, I want to call that Lady Liberty, Statue of Liberty. The scales of justice on top of the Old Bailey courts in London. So that's justice and liberty. So I'm not sure what that is. I think the planes, they have a personal meaning to me, and they're made to do to you, but they are also fated events or events that have happened. There's a reference to something being under the ocean, and I know the Air France plane was found under the ocean, but this is a plane intact under the ocean. So I don't know. Okay. Then I keep seeing the sky. Now, when I see the men in black around me, they're always looking up at the skies as if they're waiting for something coming in from that direction. Okay. And I kept seeing the sun, the clouds, and then I heard the kingdom of heaven is at war. I keep getting the reference to Star Wars, especially Luke Skywalker on his journey, and they being like the priests. So I say a lot of hooded figures. Okay. Where do you want me to? Okay. Then I saw like these giant orbs. People are inside them, moving around. I think they've mentioned that in ancient aliens. They reckon that's what people were saying, the spacecraft, these giant halos, and you know, that the people go on about, and orbs and things in the sky that they painted. And I saw people in giant orbs contained within them. And then I saw reference to a painting and a saint with a halo on. And there were two saints. I got Saint Germain, Saint Christopher as well. So I think Christopher's about travel, isn't he? So I don't know. So much going on. I saw me with a sword going into battle, which in front of an army, which was kind of cool, but insane. As if. But then I saw a giant white horse with wings, like Pegasus. And then I have this very strange thing. I've seen it before, where there are people in the etheric kingdoms, I'm being told, that are looking. It's like this big screen, as if what we do here and what you are doing, what I'm doing, is being viewed like a movie over on the other side. It was very odd. Okay. Then I had a very strange experience. This Kundalini experience, and I'm going to tell you about that, and we'll see if we've got time for the rest of it, because this will just go on, and I know you'll switch off, because I would. And I really want this message to be heard. But basically this, I was sitting, writing everything out, and then all of a sudden I could really see, and I mean really see, physically see Archangel Michael. I've been seeing a lot of angels wearing white robes, wings, the works, and that's how they come to me. They come to me as the men in black. I've been told they're the foot soldiers. And then the other, at night I see people in robes. I see very big ceremonial things. I see into kingdoms where there's a lot of sort of mist around, and on mountaintops, a lot of mountaintops, things like that. Absolutely, I mean, it's to show it's high, yeah, higher realms, okay. And I could see him, and I had my computer up so I could scry like that, so I could see what was going on behind. Long blonde hair. I was freezing cold, and I knew he came into me like that. And I had a very strange experience. A few things sort of connected. I could go on for ages about it, what happened, but I could see all of these images. I close my eyes now, I can see winged, you know, people. I can't explain it to you because it's so much. And they showed me that I was seeing through the eye of Horus, big eye, and I was going through all sorts of different places, seeing these ceremonial things. I see a throne. They keep sitting me in the chair, which is kind of odd, kind of cool though. So many strange things. Geometric shapes. There was a big pyramid in the room, sitting in the room. I saw an Incan pyramid at one point. Lots of communication with the angels, and activate me for something, but around me, protection, everything. I felt this wonderful calmness, absolute calmness, and at one, and I have been feeling like hell for a long time. So yeah, now I've just seen the card over there. It's a Christmas card, and it's got a post box on the letter. There's some letter coming. There's some more information coming. There's something very important coming. You may get, maybe triggering you off to get your own messages. This movement over here. So let me know what experiences you have. And if you want to get that opened up more, come and contact me with the, to talk about your experiences with the coaching packages. Yeah, or your pay-as-you-go type package that I've got there as well. So, lots going on. They want me to stop here because these are important images and messages for you to get. I'm going to go straight on, do another video because I got a lot more information, and my Kundalini experience, it's kind of a private thing, but it was a big, it was massive. It was amazing. I got dragons around me. Oh my goodness. If you check out the interdimensional traveler one, I have message from all the choirs of angels. We've got the seraphim. They sound like the Borg, the seraphim. Honestly, it was really scary because when I was doing it, I'll put a link to it in the at the end. They went, "We are the seraphim." Oh my goodness, because they're the highest. Okay. And then, well, according to some hierarchy, but yeah, they are the highest. And I had the powers, the thrones, the cherubim, all of them. So they all had their own message to give humanity. So you can check that out. But yeah, I'm going to go on because there's more to come and there'll be channeling. It's more channeling in the next one, apparently. Well, that's fun. Okay, so take care of yourselves, and as I say, please check out the other videos and the messages that I get, and you know, give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe so we can get these messages out to everyone. And no worrying, take care of yourselves. You know, we are protected. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Bye.